Let's do this review. Ben is a car salesman. He earns $500 a month plus a 12% commission on his monthly sales. This month he sold $125,000. How much will Ben make in commission? Well, we're going to take the percent commission times the amount he sold. So it's going to be $125,000 times 12%. That will give us the amount of commission that he has earned. So let me get this up here where it's visible. There we go. So 125,000 times 12% equals 15,000. Okay. Okay. $15,000 will be his commission. That's the answer to part A. Part B says how much will his salary be? Well, he earns $500 per month, so we're going to add that. 500 plus $15,000 equals his total salary, which is $15,500. Number 2 says a student draws from a standard deck of 52 playing cards. What is the probability of picking a red card, diamond or heart, replacing it, and then drawing a face card, jack, queen, or king? So we have two things. We want to draw either a diamond or a heart, and then we want to draw a face card. So, if you'll remember, we talked about this before. There are 52 total cards. Okay. Of those cards, half are diamonds or hearts, which means that 26 of those cards are going to be either a diamond or a heart. The second one, a face card, it says, first of all, we are replacing it, which means that now there are again 52 cards in the deck, because we took one out and put it back in. And then it says, drawing a face card. Remember, there are 4 jacks, 4 queens, and 4 kings, which means there are 12 altogether. So we've got a couple of different options here. We have percent, decimal, and fraction. We're going to put it in the calculator first as a fraction, because that's what we've been practicing. There we go. And that gives us 26 over 52 times 12 over 52, which gives us a fraction of 3 over 26. So we'll go ahead and put that right down here first. Now to change that to a percent, we're going to change it first to a decimal. So 3 divided by 26 gives me 0.1153. To make that into a decimal, we are going to, or to make it into a percent, we're going to move this decimal point over 2 places, which will give me 11.5%. What is the probability of a player rolling a dice and it landing on a number greater than 3? Well, die has 6 sides. The numbers greater than 3 are 4, 5, and 6, which means that there are 3. Okay, 3 divided by 6 is going to be 1/2, or 50%. Nicholas earned the following exam grades on 4 of 5 science tests: 85, 87, 85, and 89. What score does he need on his 5th exam to earn an average of 90? Well, it's going to be pretty high because he hasn't gotten a 90 yet. But what we're looking at is, first of all, to do average, we add up the total of all of his scores and we divide by the number of scores. So it says he's taking 5 exams. We only know the scores of 4 of them, though, which are 85, 87, 85, and 89, which means that there is one unknown test. That's what we have to figure out, and that's going to be equal to 90 average. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to simplify what's on top here by adding these numbers up. So 85 plus 87 plus 85 plus 89 equals 346. It says 346 plus x divided by 5 equals 90. Still have a fraction, still kind of ugly, so we're going to get rid of the fraction by multiplying both sides of this equation by 5, which cancels out my denominator here and gives me 346 plus x equals 5 times 90 is 450. Okay, then we're going to solve for x by subtracting 346 from both sides. 50 minus 346 equals 104. So he's not getting that 90. X equals 104. He would need to get bonus points and all that. So he is not getting that 90 he needs. Next question says, a class has a girl to boy ratio of 6 to 5. There are 33 students in the class. So what we've got, and the first question says, how many students are boys? Well, what we need to do is we need to convert this, because right now what we have is a part to part ratio, but we need to know how many of the total students are boys. So we're going to start here. There are 6 boys, 5 girls for every 6 boys, which means that there are a total of at least 11 students. Okay, 5 plus 6. And of those, the boys make up 5. Okay? So 5 out of 11 students are boys. If there are 33 total students, then our unknown value is how many boys out of 33. To solve this, we are going to cross multiply, which gives us 5 times 33 equals 11x. 5 times 33, 165. We're going to divide by 11 on both sides to get x by itself. And we get 15. So x equals 15 boys. How many students are girls? Well, at this point, we can just go ahead and take what we've found, which is there are 15 boys out of 33 total students. I'm going to subtract. That's the easiest way to solve this one. Okay, which is going to give me 18 girls in the class. If all of the students' names are put into a hat and 2 names are selected without replacement, what is the probability that the first student will be a boy, first student will be a girl, and the second will be a boy? So we're going to do the first one is a girl, and the second one is a boy. And notice it says without replacement, so this is going to be dependent. We're taking one name out and it's staying out. Now, we know that we have 33 total students in the class. Of those students, 18 are girls. If we take one out, that means that there are now 32 names in the hat. And the second one is boys. Well, if the first one we took out was girls, that means that all of the boys are still in the hat, which means that there are 15 boys. We're going to multiply those two things together. 18 out of 33 times 15 out of 32 gives me 45 out of 176, which is down here. To get that as a decimal, we're going to divide 45 divided by 176, which gives us 0.256. We are then going to move the decimal over 2 places to get that as a percent, 25.6. We'll take a break before going to the back of the page.